Hey guys, not part of the leveling guide, I just wanted to give a quick update on what's going on. First of all, I want to thank everyone for watching. I didn't even really have that high expectation when making the leveling guide. I think 3 of the videos are sitting at like 600 to 800 right now, which is really big for AC. I've really enjoyed making them. It's been hard to find the time as I'm increasingly entering my busiest part of year. I'm a composer and music producer. A lot of the music during the guide has been self-pro, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Alright, beginning to the point, the number one thing preventing me from continuing to play AC and the reason I burn out and kind of move away from the game for months at a time is basically just an issue with the availability of Dispel gems and how garbage it is to try to get your hands on some. So because everything in tier 8 vulns you like every 2 seconds and I have no melee D, I need level 8 gems to play the game and I have none. And so not just for this character, but this goes for all characters. So I essentially have 2 options right now. So in my limited time to play and record, I could go do these really boring, mundane society dailies that aren't very rewarding and don't give me like half as many gems as I need for a day of solo questing. So our recent league, it started on November 3rd and I enlightened on December 18th. Could have been a couple days sooner, but I slowed down to solo some shit I didn't need to, like Hush in the Fortress, VR, Rent the Recall, RTW. The point is, like, the 24, 28, whatever number of gems you can scrape from doing society tasks were not nearly enough for a day of questing there. Alright, let me just detail the process I went through to buy Dispel gems, and then you can tell me, does this sound like good quality of life to you? Does this sound like good game design? Alright, first of all, imagine I'm having fun playing the game. Just imagine that, you know? Then, oh no, I see I'm running low on gems, here's what I gotta do. So wherever I am in Dareth and whatever I was doing, scrap that. I'm now going through Town Network to Holberg. I'm going to use this PK statue at the bar and wait a couple seconds for it to activate. Then I have to TC every foci in my inventory if the character has them, just to be able to split pyreals to buy gems. Then I'm going to have to run out to Freebooter or Northwatch. Freebooter is taken more often and Northwatch is quite a bit longer run. And taking the keep is at minimum a 15-minute process, 5 minutes longer for any lost flag, which is pretty common to lose one if you're not super paying attention or if you have a lot of archer RNG, which archers do way more damage to the flags. Cool, so after going through all that bullshit, now you have the opportunity to buy gems. Here's the kicker though. 1 gem costs a little more than an MMD for literally no other reason than just to waste your time and fuck with you. And so apparently there's this like botting program that auto vendors shit for you. I've been encouraged to use that on a no botting server, which I just find interesting. You'd think it would make sense to make quality of life concessions for people who don't want to use any form of botting. And if you don't want to bot, you're in for a pretty horrific experience of splitting pyreals. And if you don't use decal at all, like my vassal It's All Good, who's been one of the most active players on the server since January 2021, go fuck yourself basically. Like if you don't have V-Tank to auto stack, I don't know how you do it. Alright, congratulations if you made it through that thrilling gem buying process. Now you get to eventually play the game, but you want to make sure you're not PK so you're not fizzling all your animations. So in my opinion, this 8-step process to play the game is an indefensible barrier to quality of life, and I know a lot of these 40-year-old dad gamers have less time to play than I do. So I think this would be in the best interest of everyone for it to change, and I don't really see the downsides. I mean, if you're really invested in defending bad game design, because that's just the way things always been, you should go ahead, let me know in the comments. But the other thing people are going to say is do Uber BSD, and maybe some people aren't available at night when that happens. They got other things going on. Maybe it just hasn't been done for weeks, which tends to happen, or maybe people got their own reasons, I don't know. Something to consider there too. So will the leveling guide continue? Probably. The thing is right now, Celestial Hand has Northwatch, and I need it. Yeah, all of this is assuming that the keeps aren't already taken by the other 2 factions you're not in, because if they are, I don't know. I'll see you in 3 days, I guess. Which is the case for now, but thank you for all the love so far. I'll try to get back to the leveling guide when I can, and in the meantime, have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next episode.